it's Bob Madden for the Business Blast, and today we're going to talk about jewelry. I'm standing in front of LaMasters Jewelry on Inez Road in Temecula, and a perfect place for me too, because the last time I dealt with jewelry was when I got my wife's engagement ring. So there's a lot to learn, and this is the perfect place to do it. Why don't you come on inside, and we'll show you this store. It's quite large, and a family-owned store. It's been in business here in Temecula for over 21 years, so more than likely you'll get treated like one of the family when you come here. You can see how big the store is, a huge, great assortment of jewels, and they even manufacture their own jewelry on premises. Let's say hello to Stan Azevedo. Hey, Stan.
How you doing today?
Very good. What is your role here at LaMasters?
I'm actually one of the owners. We're a family business. We've been in town 21 years, and I own the business with my sister. We purchased it about a year and a half ago from our parents, who were the original owners and the creators of LaMasters here in town. My grandpa was a jeweler by trade and taught my dad, who's his oldest, and we have him to thank for getting this business going, and we still have quite a bit of family interaction. So,
why don't we go take a look at some engagement rings?
Okay, we got quite a few for you.
And when people come in to you, what's like the number one question that they ask you about?
One of the big things is talking about the metals. What is she looking for? What's her style? What does she like? You want something that's unique and special to you and says something about you.
Right.
You can go from something that is your real vintage, some of the pave set stones, to something that's very clean line, straightforward, has a little bolder, brighter appeal. And it really is some of that preference. Here I have two rings.
Okay.
This one here has some channel set stones, very durable, nice looking, real heavy mounting. Something that feels good, very classy, good looking ring.
Very shiny.
Now, on the flip side, you have something like this. It's quite a bit more vintage. It has some of those, what I refer to as pave stones. They're real small stones, set with little prongs there where you see quite a bit of diamond and not much metal. It has what we call an enhancer or a halo around that center stone. It just has more of that vintage appeal. Some of a filigree or hand design work on the side of the band.
So this being a little bit more modern or contemporary, they've got the rocks on the side of it, right? Okay. Stan, what do we call this place?
This is our shop down here, so let me bring you on in if you want to follow me along.
This is where the magic is made.
Yep, how the jewelry's made.
Okay, very good.
They're the men actually getting their hands dirty.
There they are. First step, what do you do in the origination of a ring?
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over to the computer and design the ring on the computer these days. It's a little more precise than hand carving, though we still do some hand carving. This is going to get you your truly perfect ring.
Okay, so it's designed in the computer. Have some choices. Okay, next what?
Now, after we design it in the computer, we're going to send it over to our milling machine. This is actually a mill. It can carve on a ring completely on here. It'll spin it around and make it exactly to what we designed on the computer there. Right now we have some keys going for Coleman of the Inland Empire here that we have put together. Once we have that wax, we will actually invest it, which is creating somewhat of an exoskeleton of that ring so that we can get the gold inside, because we have to replace that wax with gold at some point.
You have to have something to pour the gold into.
Definitely. So we melt the gold. Melt that down in there, and then this will spin and centrifugally throw the gold from here into that cylinder. Once that's done, we'll pull the ring out of there, and you would end up with something much like I have in my hand right here. This one's been polished and cleaned up a bit. It needs to have some stones set, but you're real near the end there.
Okay, next stop.
Now what we do is we come over and we have some jewelers here. Mike over here. Actually, it looks like he's about to
look, he's got something.
Nice large stone there, and it's a very delicate process, though you do want to make sure that stone is secure. And that's how it'll look when it's finished there.
Very nice and very gorgeous. Thank you, gentlemen. And of course, LaMasters repairs. Lots of things. Watches, jewelry, and I'm standing here with Aubrey. Aubrey, hello.
How you doing?
What do you do, Aubrey?
I am the watch repair department. I handle all the watch repairs here in the store, ones that we do here in the store, and then ones that we have our other horologists work on.
Stan, do you guys do signature engraving?
Yes, we do. We actually have our machine right here, and we can engrave just about anything you can think of.
Well, how does this work?
So you can see it spinning that ring for you, and it's actually going, that's a tungsten carbide band. We're putting the date in there so that he'll never be able to forget.
So I wanted to ask you about gold. You guys buy gold.
Yes, we do.
What is going on with gold these days?
Gold is going up, that's for sure. It's now higher than it has pretty much ever been other than the last few months.
Okay, so this is good for cash.
That is.
Good for cash, people.
Also, if you bring it in and you are looking to make a purchase, we will always double the amount we would give you towards a purchase here in the store.
Wow. So gold can work for you if you want to buy something new at LaMasters. Well, this has been really educational, Stan. I really appreciate it. You guys are also involved with the community, aren't you?
We are. Growing up here in town, it's something that's been important to us to be able to give back to the community. One thing we've done is we've helped out with Susan G. Komen. We've designed a special piece for Komen. It's a pendant, pink ribbon. It's $99, $50 from every key. Goes to Komen of the Inland Empire. Yeah. And we've also helped out with Charity for Charity and designed a whole line of jewelry for them that's available on their website with the proceeds going to them.
Well, you really are involved in the community, and why wouldn't the community want to come and check out LaMasters? Stan, very nice meeting you, and thank you so much. I feel I know so much more about LaMasters. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
You know, I've known about LaMasters for years, but I've never really spent this type of quality time with them. And I think that's the right word, quality. If you're looking for a really elegant, completely professional, one-stop jewelry shop, it's LaMasters, located on Inez Road in Temecula. For the Business Blast, I'm Bob Madden. We'll talk to you next time.